Hello. Our team analyzed your company, the Walt Disney Company, from a management and organizational behavior perspective to identify two organizational behavior issues that could be improved. Before we explain our process, I'm going to provide a sneak peek of our agenda. First, we will give an overview of Disney's mission and industry. Then, we will explain how we collected our data. Next, we will go over two problems with their solutions. And finally, we will provide a conclusion for our analysis. So from secondary research and a study that we conducted, we found that Disney should improve two issues: lack of motivational systems and organizational conflict due to low pay. Disney operates in the entertainment industry where the company engages in a variety of sectors. Currently, Disney has a market capitalization of $161.51 billion and approximately 220,000 employees. As you can see below, we have Disney's mission: entertain, inform, and inspire people. These are keywords to take note of as we explain problems and solutions for Disney. Now, Chandler is going to explain how we collected our data.
To start our investigation, we distributed electronic surveys to former and current employees of the Walt Disney Company. We sent these to multiple offices in diverse sectors of the company and sent them out between November 2nd and November 8th of 2023. We carefully crafted questions aiming at unraveling insight on the company, specifically about their values, internal communications, trust, and corporate culture. Additionally, we found information on the Walt Disney Company's writers' strike as a key driver in finding more qualitative and quantitative data about our problem in order to form conclusions. We used Glassdoor to get accurate estimates of the Walt Disney Company's writers' salaries, and then we compared those writers' salaries with the Los Angeles Times data that was given. We were able to see that the workload does not equal the compensation that these writers are being paid. Some of the results that we got were that 60% of former and current employees felt undervalued as an employee in the company, and a few quotes that summarize as the environment can be hostile, unprofessional, and micromanaged. Now to go on to our survey population, the people that we surveyed. Although this was an anonymous survey, the employees that we surveyed range from 5 months of work to 18 years of work with the Disney Company. And then some of the people that filled out the survey were in the finance sector, HR sector, parks and entertainment, and many more. Also, we sent these surveys to offices in Florida and California.
The initial problem we identified was a lack of motivational systems. With a lack of motivational systems, employees feel that there is an absence of acknowledgement within the organization. Currently, your company uses management by wandering around, meaning that employees in management positions work directly with employees to have continuous conversation, including reinforcement when appropriate. Disney focuses on motivation by mindset, having team leaders highlight visions and values and purpose before task. While these methods may be useful in ensuring work is being done efficiently and reiterating organizational goals, employees are lacking extrinsic motivation, which can improve both job performance and organizational commitment. Our data shows that your company employees experience a lack of motivation systems due to management not acknowledging individual job performance, primarily due to the fact that Disney is such a large corporation. And researchers claim that both proximal and distal social situations influence an individual's need for satisfaction and their motivation type, meaning that work groups and cultural values within a company have the ability to influence motivation within their employees. One respondent of our research discussed that due to the many layers within the corporate ladder, it's easy to feel like a small fish in a large ocean. This showcases that individuals who work at a large corporation like Disney may experience a sense of diminished significance, whereas in a smaller organization, they may feel more significance in overall success and motivation.
A solution to this problem would be implementing motivational systems to ensure that employees feel connected and valued. Starting smaller employee resource groups within offices could help build connections, foster collaboration, and build a strong community. Implementing rewards and bonuses would help increase extrinsic motivation and promote goal setting in employees. This will also show employees that they have valued capabilities that are important to overall organizational success. Next steps towards implementing these solutions include first surveying employees about current and possible motivational systems, defining an organizational objective, establishing employee resource groups, and implementing awards and bonuses. The last step is to continuously survey employees to track the success of these steps. Some risks to these solutions might be that there is perceived favoritism or inequity in the recognition awards and bonuses, and there may be conflict within offices due to differences in smaller employee resource groups. If these consequences come to light, employee surveys will help make improvements to the solution.
The second problem we identified relates to organizational conflict, particularly that between upper management and Disney employees. The recent Writers Guild of America strike revealed a disconnect between these groups when it came to pay and treatment. The CEO of Disney even referred to the strike as disruptive, disturbing, and non realistic. Since Disney hired writers went on strike to publicly express their disdain for their pay and treatment, this means that this conflict had to be intense. The antecedents to this problem were unfair pay and compensation of writers. According to Glassdoor, we found that on average, Disney employees make $74,865 per year. The argument on the writer side is that while they get compensated for their work, there are works that become more popular worldwide that the company ends up profiting off of, while they get nothing in return. Therefore, the Writers Guild of America called for antitrust regulators in order to promote fair competition in the streaming industry, such as Disney, in order to prevent the company from participating in monopolistic practices. As previously mentioned, the data we collected from current Disney employees shows that it's easy to feel undervalued. Relating back to the quote from a response that shows that someone for Disney said that it's easy to feel like a small fish in such a big company, it shows that Disney employees end up feeling very insignificant and undervalued. This is particularly due to the hierarchical structure found within the company. This in general encompasses how the writers felt towards Disney in general, by them not really appreciating or valuing their hard efforts and works when it comes to writing or creating content for them.
The solution that could eliminate the conflict between your company's upper management and your employees would be to offer performance-based compensation. This means that Disney would offer additional bonuses or rewards to employees whose work surpasses the expected degree of quality. For example, circling back to the case of writers, those who create and develop a work that becomes a hit, they would be entitled to royalties. By linking compensation directly to performance, this approach creates a more transparent and merit-based system where those who contribute significantly are rewarded for their work. Expanding on this potential solution, fostering open and clear communication between upper management and employees would be beneficial for the company and can be improved by implementing training workshops and encouraging employees to speak up with their concerns. Essentially, this exchange of communication would not only allow employees to understand the criteria and rationale behind compensation decisions, but it would also provide upper management to grasp the needs, motivations, and aspirations of their employees. Some steps Disney could take to begin implementing these solutions include upper management listening to writers' concerns and working with them to organize a program where writers can be compensated based on performance. Also, implementing better communication plans between employees and supervisors, as well as with upper management, to ensure transparency and open communication between the entire company. Some risks associated with this solution include difficulties on setting standards on what the threshold should be for writers to receive bonuses, and certain writers possibly feeling undervalued if their pay is merely based on their performance rather than the work put into their projects.
So, why does this matter? Well, in order to make employees feel more acknowledged at Disney, the company must address the motivational systems and organizational conflict problems in order to reconnect Disney with its mission to entertain, inform, and inspire people. This page shows a list of references used in this presentation. Thank you for your time, and we hope you consider these improvements for Disney.